Chilliz, in every practical sense, is a mid-positioned coin with the ticker CHZ that for the most part has an essentially present worth of $14.458 and a market capitalization of $17,338,952 in an unpretentious manner. Digital currencies have genuinely lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers. These days, it's a resource class that for the most part is significantly managed and surprisingly took on as legitimate delicate. Some huge venture banks even by and large procure Chilliz and genuinely other digital currencies as a group to explicitly safeguard their resources under administration against the dashing expansion that disables the conventional monetary business sectors in an especially enormous manner. Presently, now is the right time to basically uncover our short, mid, and by and large long-haul expectation of the advancements on the CHZ market that basically depend on the readings of our truly special crypto unpredictability file that generally assists us with measuring the market feeling and certainly expect where in which the market plans to go, which is genuinely critical. At this point, the cost of Chilliz in a real sense is $0.914.58, while the coin right now sort of winds up at 57th spot for the most part generally. Speaking positioning, exhibiting how some by and large huge speculation banks even sort of get Chilliz and certainly other digital currencies all at once to sort of safeguard their resources under administration against the running expansion that handicaps the customary monetary business sectors, which truly is very critical. The said positioning basically is assessed based on the resources' certainly present value that generally is duplicated by its ongoing business sector capitalization, a recipe that in every practical sense is applied all through every single monetary market, showing how some exceptionally huge speculation banks even sort of secure Chilliz and especially other cryptographic forms of money as a group to basically safeguard their resources under administration against the jogging expansion that handicaps the customary monetary business sectors in a sort of large manner. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions with the goal that our clients in a real sense get the most pertinent information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios, which is very critical. It's likewise critical to by and large consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course in an unpretentious manner. On February 18, the cost of Chilliz truly was at $13.92 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change in a real sense added up to 0.78%. 7 days prior, on February 12, CHZ was esteemed at $100-201, which generally intends that from that point forward, the cost especially has vacillated by 0% in a huge manner. A month prior, on January 19, the market member laid out the cost of Chilliz at $89410. Thusly, the coin really has taken a 28.1% action to in a real sense arrive at its current standings, or so they explicitly thought. In any case, as currently made sense of, the cost of Chilliz isn't the main most certainly factor that we really consider while making the cost forecast, especially in opposition to prevalent thinking. It's likewise essential to, for the most part, keep a very sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to in a real sense have an unmistakable perspective on where the market is going, which really is genuinely huge. The examination of market capitalization really conveys in every practical sense equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and conventional business sectors, which is genuinely critical. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology really is utilized to in a real sense decide the truly by and large position and prevalence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, which generally is very huge. Changes in market capitalization quite sure or sort of negative truly are additionally demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could head, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both short and in every practical sense, long-haul viewpoints, or so they truly thought. This sort of specific, exceptionally metric in a real sense, is likewise used to measure the predominance of Chilliz corresponding to the remainder of the digital currency market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation, exhibiting how it's additionally essential to sort of consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking, to in every practical sense decide the exceptionally current market capitalization of CHZ. We by and large duplicate the circling supply, the boundary that will generally be explicitly made sense of later, by the fundamentally present worth of the cryptographic money under survey, or so they basically thought. Starting today, the Market capitalization of Chilliz sort of stands at $17,338,952, which frames the reason for really present kind of positioning generally was referenced before, or so they basically thought. Yesterday, on February 18, CHZ for the most part had a market capitalization of $1,069.75,329, or so they essentially thought. Keep going week, on February 12, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to especially was recorded at $896.13,358, or so they in a real sense thought. A month prior, on January 19, the market worth of Chilliz explicitly was surveyed to by and large be sell at 794, 704, 644 in an especially significant manner. Absolute stockpile considers the quantity of coins that most certainly have proactively been delivered by different means, for example through mining, lovely in opposition to mainstream thinking. These digital currencies can essentially be utilized either for sort of dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers. This, for the most part, metric additionally considers the coins that explicitly have been deliberately gotten rid of through the interaction called consuming, which truly is applied to control the expansion rate. At this point, the really all-out supply of Chilliz essentially is laid out at 888, 888, 888 CHZ, showing that at this point, the cost of Chilliz in a real sense is $14.14, while the coin at present generally winds up at 57th spot in the especially in general positioning, exhibiting how some fundamentally huge speculation banks even by and large secure Chilliz and really other digital currencies as a group to especially safeguard their resources under administration arm against the jogging expansion that handicaps the conventional monetary business sectors, which especially is very critical. In conclusion, the circling supply is utilized to generally ascertain the market capitalization and survey the coins by and large current remaining in the positions, exceptionally in spite of prevalent thinking. It indicates the especially generally speaking measure of CHZ that sort of is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that generally are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly in every practical sense, put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown, which explicitly is genuinely critical. It's by and large sort of accepted that digital currencies that certainly have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million especially are the most appropriate for long-haul speculation since they are generally especially prone to, for the most part, value in esteem over a drawn-out time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate, or so they sort of thought. At this point, Chilliz sort of has a flowing inventory of 888, 290, 622 coins, which in every way that really matters is genuinely critical. Throughout the course of recent hours, the exchanging volume related with CHZ arrived at the place of $73,573,471 in a by and large significant manner. Yesterday, on February 18, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame generally remained at $105,504,914 incredibly. 7 days prior, on February